In Game 2 of the 2025 NBA Western Conference Semifinals, the Golden State Warriors, missing their star guard Stephen Curry, faced a determined Minnesota Timberwolves team. Despite a valiant effort from Jimmy Butler and contributions from the younger Warriors, Golden State was overpowered by the Timberwolves, who came out victorious with a commanding 117-93 win. The series is now tied at 1-1. With both teams heading into Game 3 with everything to play for. Without Curry, Golden State's offensive flow was disrupted, while Minnesota capitalized on this vulnerability, pushing the pace and attacking relentlessly. In this War Room Breakdown, we'll explore the key moments and strategies that defined this critical game, with a focus on a SWOT analysis of both teams, evaluating strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Welcome to Gintotski Sports, your spot for all things sports. From legendary moments and big-time plays to inspiring stories and deep dives, we bring you the content that keeps the game alive. If you love sports as much as we do, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Despite the loss, the Warriors showed some signs of life. Jimmy Butler was one of the few bright spots for Golden State, contributing 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists in Game 2. His leadership and experience were on display, but the Warriors' offense still struggled without their usual rhythm. Jonathan Kuminga continued to play with intensity, finishing with 18 points and attacking the rim. Tracy Jackson-Davis provided a solid 15 points and 6 rebounds, fighting hard in the paint. The Warriors made a brief push in the third quarter, cutting the lead to just 7 points, which showed their potential to turn things around when their offense clicks. The absence of Stephen Curry created significant issues for Golden State. Without their usual ball movement and spacing, the offense stagnated, relying too much on isolation plays that didn't produce the same efficiency. Furthermore, Draymond Green, normally the heart of the defense, became a distraction. His technical foul in the second quarter, following a physical altercation with Naz Reid, reflected the mounting frustration within the team. The Warriors struggled defensively as well, particularly in containing Randle and slowing down Minnesota's fast breaks. Golden State has the opportunity to bounce back at home in Game 3. With Stephen Curry's potential return, their offensive identity could be restored, especially with better ball movement and spacing. Butler, as a leader, can help guide the younger players, and Kuminga and Jackson-Davis will need to keep attacking. The Warriors will also need to lock in defensively, closing out on shooters and limiting Minnesota's transition opportunities. The Warriors face a critical moment in the series. Another loss would give Minnesota a 2-1 advantage and put more pressure on the Warriors to recover. Green's technical fouls and emotional outbursts reflect a team on the edge, and they cannot afford to lose their composure again. Additionally, without Curry, the Warriors need other players to step up in ways they have not consistently done so far in this series. For Golden State, Game 3 is pivotal. The potential return of Stephen Curry would greatly enhance the Warriors' offensive execution, allowing them to return to their ball movement-heavy style that creates open looks. Draymond Green must stay calm and composed. His leadership and defensive prowess are invaluable, but his emotions must not get the better of him. The Warriors need to tighten up defensively, particularly against Minnesota's shooters and transition game. If Golden State can get their offense back on track and limit Minnesota's second chance points, they'll be in a good position to take Game 3. The Timberwolves jumped out to an early 13-0 lead, setting the tone for the game. Julius Randle was dominant, finishing with 24 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds, using his size and playmaking ability to create mismatches all over the floor. Anthony Edwards, despite briefly exiting due to an ankle injury, returned and finished with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's 20 points off the bench added a spark to their offensive attack. The Timberwolves' defense was stifling, forcing Golden State into difficult shots and turnovers, while their offense moved fluidly, especially in transition. Minnesota's offense wasn't flawless, as they occasionally slowed down in the half court, especially when Edwards was off the floor. Additionally, their transition defense showed cracks, allowing Golden State to capitalize on fast break opportunities when the Warriors were able to push the ball. Minnesota's depth and versatility create a significant advantage, and they must continue to use Randle as the focal point of their offense. Edwards, if healthy, can continue to exploit matchups, and Alexander Walker's confidence off the bench gives them extra firepower. Minnesota can look to maintain high pressure on Golden State's offense, especially if they can exploit their perimeter defense and limit second chance points. Golden State's experience and shooting ability remain a potential threat in this series. While Curry is sidelined, his potential return in the next game could shift the dynamics. Minnesota will need to stay mentally sharp and avoid letting their guard down against a Warriors team that has the tools to strike quickly and decisively. For Minnesota, Game 3 should focus on continuing to apply pressure early, just as they did in Game 2. They need to capitalize on their depth, with Randle continuing to facilitate offense and Edwards exploiting mismatches. Defensively, they must stay disciplined and ensure that the Warriors don't find easy scoring opportunities, particularly on the fast break. Rudy Gobert's rim protection will also be key in limiting Golden State's inside presence. Golden State's struggles in Game 2 highlight the challenges they face without Curry, but the series is far from over. With Curry potentially returning, the Warriors have the chance to recalibrate their offense and push for a Game 3 win. For Minnesota, the momentum is theirs, but they must avoid complacency and stay aggressive. The series is at a crossroads, and the outcome of Game 3 could be decisive. Thanks for watching Gintotski Sports. If that video hit home or gave you something to think about, drop a like and let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that bring the heart of sports to life. Until next time, stay inspired and keep chasing greatness.